Some new things that we've created this week. These are teaching tools that you can use to be able to teach your family. You know, it's amazing because we've got all kinds of classes that people can go through. There's live classes, there's recorded classes. A lot of people saying, well, how do I teach my family? How do I teach others? So what we wanted to do is we've created all kinds of books that you can download, you can read them online. You can go to Amazon and get them for our cost. But there's also tools that you can use that you can simply pull out your phone. You pull out your phone and you can go through them slide by slide, and you can teach your own kids, family, uh, group meetings. You've got a business and you want to talk about some sections of stuff. This is for you to teach family and friends, business associates, all kinds of people. So I'm going to have Josh, and again, I want to thank Josh and Jake for making this happen. I got these crazy ideas, and Josh and Jake make it so that they're accessible to you. So, Joshua, I'm going to have you share your screen for a second. I'm going to have you go to the successandmoneyfoundation.org, successandmoneyfoundation.org. And then it's kind of nice if you go up to number 7 and log in, because that gives you access to more things. But once you've done that, we're going to go up to section number 2. All right. Josh is just going to log in so you have access to more materials. Go ahead and log in there. There you go. Perfect. Now, up on number 2, it says courses. So we're going to go to number 2 in courses. Then we've added a whole new section for you, which are free teaching tools. Now, the purpose of the free teaching tools are so that you can teach this to your kids, your family, your friends, church groups, business groups, book clubs, whatever it is that you want to be able to do. So the first one is the Success and Money for Kids and Teens. And again, you can put this on your phone, you can put it on your laptop, you can put it on an iPad, whatever you want to be able to do. But go ahead and click on the download the PDF. And this has been designed so that you can go slide by slide and teach your kids, because you don't really know the structure of it. So this is what I've taught hundreds and hundreds of times to groups all over. But you'll notice you can simply hit the plus button. I guess it's the down arrow over on the right-hand side if you want to go slide by slide, or you can simply scroll. And what's nice is just talk about whatever is on the page, because most likely I've already thought about what they're going to ask, and that will be the next thing that comes up. So you can sit down with your kids and say, you'd like to see a money tree? And you can take them through slide by slide. Now, this is designed to teach kids and teens about money, and it's also designed to teach adults. Adults haven't been taught stuff. Doctors are really smart, but they're probably not very smart with finance because they didn't spend any time in finance. So our goal is to be able to have this accessible for anyone. And you can see, you just simply go slide by slide, and then you talk about whatever's on that page. And have them get out a piece of paper and a pen and doodle and draw. When you start drawing and doodling with your hand, then your mind engages. And this is the simplicity of the Money Made Easy program, which is all part of the 5 steps to financial freedom. And again, this is a place that it's very easy to be able to use. All right, keep going through there if you would. And you can see there's all kinds of simple pieces that you can go through, and you can teach your kids this way. Now, Joshua, let's go to the second one. Let's go back to the courses menu, and let's go back to our free teaching tools. The second one is the one for adults. So this is something you can do with your teenage children after you've gone through the kids and teens one. And again, they'll say, well, I'm just not a kid. Well, we want to teach you this so you can teach someone else. That's kind of what we use. And let's go through there, and you can see that this is a little bit more advanced. And so that's why we like you to go through the kids and teens first, so you can get the structure of the 5 steps. And you can see there's all kinds of simple slides, and just talk about whatever's on the slide. You don't have to talk about what's not on the slide, because I'm going to probably naturally put that on the slide right after. And then you can see this is a lot more in depth, a lot deeper. So again, this is designed for you if you have a church group that you study with, you have a business group, you have you're a department chair, you're having meetings like that. We'll say, we're gonna talk about money in a minute. Let's talk about money in a minute. And you can pull out any of these sections and teach it, and there's the slides for you to be able to pull up and be able to use. Okay. Now, if we go back to our site and let's go back to our teaching tools, and then let's go to the newest one we created. This is the new one that's called 100 Success and Money Quiz Questions and Answers. Now, the reason we created this one is because we want this to be fun for you. And what you'll do is get out a piece of paper and just number it 1 to 100. And we just want to see, after you go to class, how well do you score? And then after that, you can go back and study. So you've heard of flashcards. When I was a kid, we had flashcards to learn things. Well, these are cash cards. And you'll notice that the first thing, it'll ask a question on the first one, and then it'll give you a couple blank spaces so that you can not see what the answer is. And then you'll scroll down and you can see what the answer is as you go down. And you'll notice that there are different denominations. There's the $20 questions, then they get a little bit harder. And they get 50, 100, 500, and then 1,000. So they just get progressively a little bit more difficult as you go down through them. So that's our teaching tools that we've created. We want these to be something that you can use. Just pull out your phone and have access to those. This is how you make a difference, people. You give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. But if you can teach him how to fish, you can feed him for a lifetime. But if you can teach them how to teach, you can change a whole generation. That's what we're trying to do with you. We're trying to teach you how to teach others. And guess what? When you teach this, you learn more than they do. You get more out of this. The teacher always gets more out of it than the recipient. So I want to thank all of you. That's the new section we've got. Make sure that you use that and then give us some feedback. We want your feedback. We'd like to know what's working, how things are working well for us, and how to make a big difference with it. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to be right back with our next section.